So my name is Gad Marton, and I'm the co-founder and the CEO of Solidary, and the Israeli agtech startup founded 3.5 years ago with the mission to boost urban greening and to promote biophilic cities. The world is facing a combined trends that escalates the climate change challenges. The first one is the rapid urbanization. Today, already more than 55% of the world population lives in urban areas. This number is about to increase and to exceed the 60% by 2030 and will reach 70% by 2050. In parallel, in the same time, by 2050, we will lose 20% of arable land, while the overall population is going to increase by 50%, which means that in 2050, we'll have 50% more people to feed with 20% less resources. Cities already are major contributors to climate change. According to the UN Habitat, cities consume more than 3/4 of the world's energy and produce more than 2/3 of greenhouse gas emissions. If we look at the GCC region, we see that the situation is even more severe. Beside the fact that the GCC region shows the fastest population growth, already more than 80% of the population lives in urban areas. It will take, if we take the United Arab Emirates, for example, we can see that they lost 50% of their arable land between 2002 to 2018. Now, all these trends together lead to the dramatic growth in greenhouse gas emission, as you can see, as it's shown here in the graph on the right side of the screen. Now, this is on top of the problem that in our region that we are suffering for a poor air quality with high rate of particulate matter. Air pollution is a major threat, outdoor and indoor, especially in this region because of the harsh weather, people spending most of their time indoors. And that it was indoor air quality is also a major concern. The region suffers, of course, of other climate change challenges like water availability and rapid urbanization, just increasing the problem, not just about having the infrastructure of supplying fresh water to the population, also issues of handling the waste. And additionally, we are facing food security challenges and the loss of biodiversity. So one of the most effective ways to mitigate all mentioned challenges is by developing the urban green areas. Plants are called the lungs, the natural lungs, or the lungs of the ecosystem, because they absorb carbon dioxide and emit oxygen. But they also act as the ecosystem liver to filtering atmospheric pollutants like sulfur dioxide and nitrogen dioxide through their leaves. Developing green space on buildings, rooftops, walls, and balconies will also reduce energy consumption and greenhouse gases emissions and will prevent or at least minimize flooding events. If you look at this example of case study from Saudi Arabia, showing how green roofs alone can reduce minimum of 7% of the building's energy consumption. We know that the more the intensive green roof is, it decreases more the building energy consumption. So this is just the minimum that we can achieve. Imagine what we can achieve if we will also add green walls and living walls. We can dramatically reduce the energy consumption of buildings.